Well, when we need inspiration in fashion, we look to the international catwalks, and completing every outfit, the newest makeup techniques and trends are in the spotlight.
Yes, there's an art to getting the looks just right, whether it's an everyday one or something more spectacular. We're joined by makeup artist Nicola Burford to demonstrate the latest trends. Good morning to you, Nicola.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Let's start with a touch of Victorian Gothic,
yes,
shall we? These photos are of catwalk looks, and they're quite dramatic, that's to say the least. Lots of darker colours going on. So talk us through what inspired this look and how you go about achieving it.
Well, there was a really big trend in inspiration from movies like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and very dark and mysterious, but a very powerful and strong woman that was very much in touch with her dark side. And you can see here with this lovely model, it's all about emphasis on a very dark damson-coloured lip, paired with a very neutral eye and a beautiful dewy skin. Now this look might be quite strong for someone every day, so there's a good way of just toning it down a little bit, which I can show you quickly right now. So you can take a cotton tip and just wipe away the edges. So you get a much softer feeling. And then give it a little blot. Can you pass your lips together?
It's still dramatic, isn't it?
It's still very, very dramatic.
It's softer, Nicola.
Yeah, I'm still scared of it.
Don't be scared.
Right.
But it's still perhaps a little bit more wearable as a stain.
Right.
Okay. Let's move on now to what you call your comic book heroine look.
Yes.
These are strong otherworldly looks too, aren't they? I mean, they stand out on the runway.
That's right. I mean, on the runway, particularly shows like Prada, you saw some really dramatic, almost crayoned-on graphic eyes.
Yes, I'm really interested how we interpret that look into real life.
Exactly, because you wouldn't really be wearing a look like that to the office, for example. So I've interpreted it.
Kylie would try superhero most every other day.
Bring out my inner Wonder Woman.
That's right. I mean, inspired by graphic novels such as Manga and so forth, with really kind of fake and unreal looking colours. But we've made this into a much more wearable look here by taking the same colour palette and applying it in layers. So we've got like a stripe of purple, a stripe of black and a stripe of orange, but all in very, very muted tones that still flatter the eyes. Okay,
it looks like you've done like a white inner rim as well.
That's right, and that really plays off against wearing brighter colours on the eyes. If you wear white on the inner rim of the eye, it will really make all your colours pop.
Yeah, it sure does.
All right. Yeah. Now, let's see the next trend now. This is sort of like, is it like a warrior icon kind of concept with the brow lines emphasised? Is that how you describe it? Because that's what I'm seeing.
Well, look at that one on the far left. I reckon the brow lines emphasised on that girl on the far left, Larry. What do you reckon?
I mean, that's from the Chanel show, and that's taking the brows to the extreme. That really
like
is.
Alfoil on your eyebrows.
It's sequins. They use strips of sequins at the Chanel show across the eyebrows. And the whole feeling about this is that it's taken very much from medieval iconic warriors. Sort of imagine people like Joan of Arc, for example, a very sort of powerful woman, but still very natural. So this is one of the more natural looks, but it's all about the brow. The brows are straighter. So instead of drawing an arched brow, you basically put colour across the bottom of the arch to cut that off and make it much, much straighter. And it gives you a stronger, more powerful, I can handle anything kind of feeling.
How do we avoid that looking angry? Because we don't want angry Thunderbird.
No, that's
eyebrows.
That's a really good point.
I've tried to do it,
don't do it.
And I look like a Thunderbird. So how do I avoid that?
Okay, don't take the colour too far into the inner part of the brow. Make sure that the gap between the eyebrows is still balanced. If you put too much colour on the inner part, it can make you look very severe and serious.
You've also tried that warrior look before too. That doesn't work either.
Thank you, Virgil.
Yes. Now you'll be recreating some of these at Salon Melbourne.
That's right.
This year.
Yes, Salon Melbourne's this weekend, 31st and 1st of the month, and it's a great event for hair and makeup, learning all new tricks and tips. Not just myself, but there'll be a whole bunch of industry professionals giving their ideas on makeup and hair.
Okay, thank you so much, Nicola. A little bit of an insight there. You'll find more details on the upcoming Salon Melbourne on our website. Thank you.
Now, tomorrow, I don't want any boring old makeup. You either need to come in as like a superhero or as Joan of Arc.
No, I'm going to bring my Thunderbird eyebrows.
All right, coming up, the Hamptons has a new resident. Oh, see who's causing a stir in the next episode of Revenge soon.
But now Glenn has the latest insurance news.